Hi, happy Monday. My name's Nice Peter. Today's vlog is brought to you in part by Neurosonic. Not because they sponsored me, but just because I drank one of these right before I made it, and it's got lots of caffeine in it, and I feel great. You wanna dance? Yeah, let's dance. That's maybe too much caffeine. You know how caffeine goes, you're feeling a little tired and you're like, oh, I'll have a sip. You still feel kind of tired, you're like, oh, I'll have a little more. You still feel tired, you're like, oh, I'll drink a little more. You forget that caffeine takes like 45 minutes to get through your bloodstream. So you drank the whole thing, then 45 minutes later you're like, ah! Yay, I feel great. I need to start getting chased by bears. I think running has always been kind of ridiculous to me. I know it's good for you, but like going out and just running, I don't know, I've never understood it. But I feel like if there was a bear chasing me, I'd run. So I think I need to get a bear and then tie a bunch of bacon to my back. Do bears like bacon? Yeah, who doesn't like bacon? You may have noticed that every week now I seem to have less and less hair. That is not only because I keep getting a haircut, but it's also because I'm going through this slow and incredibly traumatizing experience of losing my hair. My dad was bald as a baby's butt, and one of these days I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna have a shaved head, and it's just the way it's gonna be. I've seen a lot of people asking me what happened to the Black Martin guitar. This is the guitar I use for rocking. This is the guitar I use for soft and soothing. Oh yeah. I got a very special guitar pick from a very special friend. He's actually Dante's cousin, and his name is Ben, and I wanted to thank him for this guitar pick and say, hi Ben, how's it going? And this brings us to another episode of Viewer Mail! Viewer Mail, Viewer Mail, let's see what we got today in the Viewer Mail. This comes to us from San Francisco. That's all it says. San Francisco. This is just from San Francisco, the entire city. Getting groovy already. We've got a lovely little, what do you call these? Friendship bracelets, right? Is that what these are called? Friendship bracelets? What if this is an enemy bracelet? I don't know how to work this thing. That's why they call these friendship bracelets, because you need a friend to help tie them on. We get this lovely postcard that says, skateboarding is not my only crime, and then it's got a Bigfoot who's skateboarding, because Bigfoot breaks a lot of laws. Dog. Dear Nice Peter, I got this postcard nowhere near Minnesota. Now to the brevity of it all, please come and play in NorCal. Hey, San Francisco's in Northern California. What are the odds of that? That's crazy. This comes to us from Christine in Raleigh, North Carolina. Christine has a delightful selection of silly bands. That's a guitar, that's a Pillsbury Dough Penguin, and that's a Squiggly Doodle Noodle. Oh, it says rock. Rock. I remember you saying that your favorite cartoon was Tailspin. It was mine too. So I drew you a picture. Look at that! That's so cool! Emily writes, Dear Nice Peter, I thought this looked like a robot, so I made it one for you. It sure does. This one comes from Kristen in Cave Spring, Georgia, and she wrote on the back of the envelope. This comes to us from Nikki. Nikki with a long last name. Oh boy, look what we have here. Is a freaking giant pair of sunglasses, dog. Oh yeah! I feel like a butterfly face. I got my tape, and I'm taping stuff. I hope it doesn't break any hearts when I put new art over because there's only so much. I don't have that much. I mean, I suppose I could start going on. I'm using a special tape that you can peel off so nothing's getting damaged when I put new stuff up. To everyone else who sends things, please don't think that I don't read them. I do, but not everything can make it to the show. This comes to us from right here in Los Angeles, California, and it goes on to read, Dear Peter, you have an outstanding balance of $115 on your parking ticket. This weekend was very exciting for me. I got to take a business trip to New York City. I got to meet two lovely new friends, and you might know them. They are Charles Trippy and Allie Speed, which brings us to our slow motion clip of the day. That was just me and Charles Tripley in my fancy hotel room with bathrobes on, dancing. Because I told him I wanted to get a slow motion clip of the day, and we were like, whoa, what should we do? Let's put on bathrobes and dance. And now, a very short song about a sloth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Always worried, you're moving too slow. Always trying to find the right pair of shoes to hide your 3 toes. It's so obvious to me you already live in a tree with cool green leaves and a cool summer breeze. Remember as you climb to pencil in the time to stop and smile and just be. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh.